Ever wondered what might have lurked in the ancient oceans of our planet? Imagine colossal creatures, long extinct, whose existence is known to us only through the fossilized remains they left behind. These are the prehistoric sea animals, a fascinating blend of the familiar and the alien, the captivating and the terrifying. They roamed the depths long before mankind made its first tentative steps on land, ruling over their aquatic kingdoms with unparalleled ferocity. Our journey today is a countdown, a voyage back in time to meet these incredible creatures. We'll start with the least dangerous, at least by the standards of the time, and gradually make our way to the top, to the most ferocious, most lethal marine predators that ever lived. Each of them has a unique story, a distinct way of life that made them the rulers of their era. So buckle up as we dive deep into the past to encounter these fascinating, yet deadly creatures. Starting our countdown at number 10, we meet the Nothosaur. This creature was a member of the reptile family and thrived during the Middle Triassic period. The Nothosaur was a semi-aquatic creature, splitting its time between the sea and the land. Its body was perfectly adapted to this lifestyle, with powerful limbs for swimming and a long, slender body for efficient movement on land. The Nothosaur was a carnivore, with its diet primarily consisting of fish and other small marine creatures. Its sharp, pointed teeth were perfect for catching and holding on to its prey. Its size, reaching up to 13 feet long, made it a formidable predator. What makes the Nothosaur the 10th most dangerous prehistoric sea animal? Its versatility. This creature was a threat both in the water and on land, making it a unique danger to other creatures of its time. While not the most dangerous, the Nothosaur was certainly a fearsome predator in its time. Swimming into the 9th spot, we find the Plesiosaur. A prehistoric marine reptile, the Plesiosaur was a fascinating creature with a small head, a long, flexible neck, and a broad body equipped with 4 large flippers. These flippers, which it used to propel itself through the water, made the Plesiosaur an incredibly swift swimmer. Its habitat spanned the globe, with fossil evidence found on every continent. The Plesiosaur was a carnivore, feasting primarily on fish and squid. It used its long neck to swiftly strike at prey, catching them off guard. The Plesiosaur earns its place as the 9th most dangerous prehistoric sea creature due to its size, speed, and hunting prowess. Its long neck allowed it to sneak up on prey, and those powerful flippers meant it could chase down anything that tried to escape. With its long neck and powerful flippers, the Plesiosaur was a formidable hunter. Making a splash at number 8 is the Ichthyosaur. This majestic creature, much like a blend between a fish and a reptile, dominated the oceans during the Mesozoic era. With its streamlined body and large paddle-like flippers, the Ichthyosaur was built for speed, gliding effortlessly through the water. It boasted a long, pointed snout filled with razor-sharp teeth, perfect for snapping up unsuspecting prey. Preferring the warmer, shallow waters, these marine reptiles fed on a diet of fish and squid, their keen eyesight aiding them in locating their next meal. Their size varied greatly, with some species reaching up to 70 feet in length, making them one of the most formidable predators of the prehistoric seas. What makes the Ichthyosaur the 8th most dangerous prehistoric sea animal? Its lethal combination of speed, size, and hunting prowess. They were swift, efficient hunters, their streamlined bodies allowing them to race through the water at high speeds to ambush their prey. Resembling modern-day dolphins, Ichthyosaurs were speedy and deadly predators. Armored and dangerous, at number 7 we have the Placodermi. These fascinating creatures reigned supreme in the Devonian period, around 400 million years ago. Placodermi, the name of which translates to plate-skinned, were the first jawed fish in our planet's history. They were covered in tough, armored plates that acted as a shield against predators. Their size varied greatly, with some species measuring merely a few inches, while others, like the fearsome Dunkleosteus, grew up to 30 feet long. Their diet primarily consisted of smaller fish and marine invertebrates, but the larger species were more than capable of preying on their own kind. Placodermi were formidable predators, and their unique combination of armor and size made them a force to be reckoned with in the prehistoric seas. Their reign, however, was relatively short-lived, as they vanished from the fossil record at the end of the Devonian period. Protected by their armored plates, Placodermi were the tanks of the prehistoric oceans. Coming in at number 6 is the Dunkleosteus. This prehistoric beast was a real titan of the ancient oceans. With an estimated length of up to 30 feet, the Dunkleosteus was one of the largest fish that ever lived. But it wasn't just the size of the sea monster that made it formidable. Its most terrifying feature was its jaw, which was made of bony plates and could exert a biting force of up to 8,000 pounds per square inch. That's like having a small car crash into your face. The Dunkleosteus was a hypercarnivore, meaning its diet consisted almost entirely of meat. It used its powerful jaws to crush and devour anything in its path, from smaller fish to its own kind. This top-tier predator ruled the seas of the late Devonian period, around 360 million years ago. With its bone-crushing jaws, the Dunkleosteus was truly a terror of the deep. Diving into the top 5, we encounter the Mosasaur. This gargantuan beast was an absolute marvel of the prehistoric seas. With its streamlined body reaching lengths up to 50 feet, the Mosasaur was built for speed and agility, its 4 paddle-like limbs propelling it through the water with ease. Its habitat was vast, stretching across the warm, shallow seas of the late Cretaceous period, from North America to Europe and from Africa to Antarctica. The Mosasaur was a carnivorous creature. Its diet primarily consisted of fish, squids, birds, and even other marine reptiles, including smaller mosasaurs. What truly sets the Mosasaur apart, and why it's considered the 5th most dangerous prehistoric sea animal, is its jaw. Equipped with 2 sets of teeth, one for catching its prey and the other for slicing it into manageable pieces, this creature was an efficient eating machine. As one of the largest predators in the sea, the Mosasaur was a true titan. At number 4, we meet the infamous Megalodon. This colossal creature was the king of the ocean in its time, ruling the seas for a staggering 20 million years during the Miocene and Pliocene epochs. The Megalodon was no ordinary shark. It was a veritable titan, reaching lengths of 60 to 70 feet, which is about 3 times the size of a great white shark. Its jaw was a deadly weapon, lined with 7-inch long, razor-sharp teeth designed to rip apart its prey with ease. Megalodon's diet mainly consisted of large marine mammals like whales and sea turtles. As the apex predator of its era, it played a crucial role in maintaining the balance of the marine ecosystem. However, its immense size and power also made it one of the most dangerous prehistoric sea creatures. The Megalodon, an apex predator of its time, was nothing short of a maritime nightmare. Swimming into the 3rd spot, we have the Liopleurodon. This prehistoric sea creature was a standout, not just for its fearsome appearance, but also for its deadly predatory skills. The Liopleurodon, a name which translates to smooth-sided teeth, was a member of the Plesiosaur family. It was a marine predator that lived during the late Jurassic period, around 150 to 160 million years ago. Its habitat stretched across what is now Europe. It swam through the seas with a body length of up to 25 feet, with some estimates even suggesting lengths of up to 35 feet. The Liopleurodon's most striking feature was its massive jaws, equipped with sharp, conical teeth used to tear into its prey, which primarily consisted of fish and other marine reptiles. Its swift movements, combined with its powerful jaws, made the Liopleurodon an apex predator of its time. It was a dominant force in its environment, feared by other sea creatures. With its massive jaws and swift movements, the Liopleurodon was a terror in prehistoric seas. At the 2nd spot, we find the Helicoprion, a shark with a twist. This prehistoric predator swam the ancient oceans some 290 million years ago. Its most distinctive feature? A jaw that resembles a circular saw, curved and lined with razor-sharp teeth. The Helicoprion's spiral jaw allowed it to cut and grind its prey with precision, making it a fearsome predator in its time. Living in warm, shallow waters, it feasted on soft-bodied prey such as squid and other cephalopods. But it wasn't just the Helicoprion's unique jaw that made it dangerous. Its size was also formidable, with some estimates putting its length at up to 25 feet. That's longer than a great white shark. If you were to rank prehistoric sea animals by their sheer predatory prowess, the Helicoprion would be second to none. Armed with a circular saw of teeth, the Helicoprion was a unique and deadly predator. And finally, at the top of our list is the Anomalocaris. This fearsome creature reigned supreme in the Cambrian period, over 500 million years ago. The Anomalocaris, which translates to strange shrimp, was anything but ordinary. This prehistoric behemoth stretched up to 3 feet in length, a true giant in a world of much smaller marine life. Its segmented body and large, flexible lobes allowed it to swim swiftly through the water, while its circular mouth, lined with sharp, serrated plates, was perfectly adapted for a carnivorous diet. It fed on hard-shelled animals, using its formidable grasping appendages to seize prey and bring it to its mouth. Its unique body structure and hunting style set the Anomalocaris apart from its contemporaries, making it a top-tier predator. No other creature in the Cambrian seas could match its size, speed, or predatory skills. As the apex predator of the Cambrian period, the Anomalocaris was the most dangerous of them all.